The next topic that we would like to discuss is the calculation of electronic transition of polyatomic molecules using free electron model. So before the discussion, real discussion, I would like to say that polyatomic molecules means the molecule which have more than one carbon atoms and they are joined together in a linear way. As for example, the smallest polyatomic molecules is you can say is the ethylene molecules, means where two carbon atoms join together by a sigma bond and a pi bonds, and sigma bond is the skeleton, forms the skeleton, so it will not undergo the electronic transition because sigma electrons are firmly held by the nucleus. But the pi electrons, which are a little bit lazy or little bit loosely held, and it can move from one orbital to another, because if you supplied sufficient energy, then the pi electrons can promoted from the corresponding bonding to anti-bonding level. But if you just joined this type of discrete pi bonds by a alternate fashion, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond, then a long chain can form and the pi electrons can move from one end to the other end. So this structure is very similar to the, I can say, the particle in a box type model system that we have already discussed in the first unit of our class. So where we observe that a particle in a box model system, where a particle can move within a one-dimensional box of length L, okay, and the particle cannot go outside the box because of this very high potential energy barrier. And the particle movement is restricted from this 0 to L level or the length of the box. So the same thing can happen if I assume a polyatomic molecules having linear structure and alternate single bond double bond is there. Then according to the resonance structure, we know that the electron can move from the atom 1 to atom n, if n is the last atom, and the electron cannot go outside atom 1 or outside atom n. So this is very much similar to the same situation, just like a particle in a box, where we can assume that the length of the molecules, the linear length of the molecule is just like the length of the box, and the particle, which is basically the pi electrons, which can move from this along this length, and that cannot go outside the length of these molecules. So let's start the discussion. So before the advent of computers, some models such as particle in a box were used for linear polyenes. Okay, so polyatomic molecule means polyenes, where more than one double bonds are joined together in a alternate single bond double bond fashion. The idea of such a model is that the electrons from the pi orbitals in a molecules are particles and molecules is the box. We have already discussed this thing. So for example, we can think of ethylene as a short box with two electrons as shown in the figure, because we know that ethylene has two pi electrons, and if we just denote these pi electrons in this way, so the bonding is the lowest energy orbitals of means the highest energy occupied orbitals. So there is two electrons, so two electrons can be arranged in this way. The lowest energy orbital is the bonding. So this is totally symmetric, because we know that psi1 should be asymmetric orbitals, and the corresponding LUMO orbitals or lowest unoccupied molecular orbital is the antibonding orbital. So it has some one node in this structure. So plus plus minus minus, but here you have to draw in this way, plus minus minus plus. So this is the lowest energy molecular orbital or highest energy occupied molecular orbital, and this is the lowest energy unoccupied molecular orbital. The HOMO and LUMO are shown on the left, and the representation of the two lowest electronic state is shown. That means these two states. The first four members of this class of polyenes are shown in the next page, where we can treat the p electrons of these molecules using the model with 2, 4, 6 and 8 electrons. Means we are discussed here, this is the two system. 4 means 1,3-butadiene, and 6 means 1,3,5 hexatriene, and 8 means higher. Okay, so as a general rule, the model can be applied to any number of p electrons, means as large as you can imagine. Okay, with the assumption that each p electrons or p orbitals will contribute one electron to the total, means each individual p orbital will contribute one electron towards the structure. Then we populate the lower level calculated using the particle in a box and determine the transition between the HOMO to LUMO, because we know that once we calculate the energy of the corresponding states that is occupied and that is not occupied also, then we can easily find which transition is feasible, means where the delta E or the energy gap becomes minimum, that should be the most probable transition. So in this way we will calculate. So first take the example of ethylene. So in this model, the solution gives the appropriate energy, but the shape of the wave function in a particle in a box provides an outline for the wave function formed by the LCAO-MO approach for polyene as well. Because in the molecular energy diagram, what we got, we just did the LCAO-MO, means the corresponding atoms, atomic orbital combined in a linear way and forms the resultant molecular orbitals. In the that gives the same result as we got from the free electron model concept, or you can say the particle in a box model concept. So this is the frontier orbital, this is the psi1, which is totally symmetric, so plus phase and minus phase, plus phase, minus phase, there is no node, and the corresponding anti-bonding orbital, or in this this case you can see it's LUMO and this is the HOMO. The LUMO has one node here, so plus, minus, and minus, plus. So in this wave function nature, if we just draw the wave function, the nature of the wave function, the psi1 should be without any node, okay, but psi2 has a node at the middle of the box. The next example is the butadiene, where we can observe the butadiene has 4 pi electrons. So definitely 4 pi electron means 4 MO will be formed. So they are represented here. The first one is totally symmetric, where there is no node, so plus, 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 all are in the same phase, and the corresponding wave function is represented by psi1 without any node is represented here. But the second phase, second orbital, and at the same time I would like to say butadiene has 4 electrons, so 4 electrons can be arranged in this way, 2 in the lowest energy level and 2 is the corresponding lowest energy level. So this is the HOMO and this is the corresponding LUMO. Okay, the second orbital, that is the HOMO, should contains one node in between the box, means at the middle point of the box. So definitely the plus, plus and minus, minus is not matched at the middle of the box, so there should be a node. And the third, which is the LUMO, contains 2 nodes. So how can we do this? Is very easily plus, minus, then minus, plus, minus, plus, and then plus, minus. That means 2 phase, 2 nodes within this box is fulfilled. And the fourth one is contain 3 nodes inside the box, means 1, 2, 3. So plus, minus, minus, plus, plus, minus, minus, plus. So 1 node, 2 node, 3 nodes. So in this way we can use the free electron model or the particle in a box model to calculate the which energy, which transition of the electron is the suitable in energy. That contains the lowest amount of energy should be the most probable transition. So in this case, the psi2 to psi3 transition is the most probable transition for butadiene. Similarly, for hexatriene, I have demonstrated here the HOMO and the corresponding LUMO and the occupied orbitals also, and the orbital picture of these according to the your LCAO-MO fashion. So in this first case, there is total 6 electrons. So 6 electrons are occupied by the 3 lowest orbitals, lowest energy orbitals. That means the psi3 is the HOMO and psi4 is the LUMO in that case. And here then psi1 is totally symmetric without any node, and psi2 has 1 node, so 3 plus phase match here and 3 minus phase match is not matching here, so 1 node there. And here you will find 2 nodes, so definitely 2 nodes means plus is match, minus will not match, again plus is match in this case, so 2 nodes here and here. The third case you will find 1, 2, 3 nodes, so definitely 3 nodes is fulfilled in this way. Plus is not matched with the minus, then again this minus is not matched with the plus, and again minus, that means 3 nodes is fulfilled. And the fifth one is contains 1, 2, 3, 4, total 4 nodes, so plus, minus mismatch, plus, plus match, then plus minus mismatch, and then again minus plus mismatch. So 1 2 3 4 4 nodes, and in the highest orbitals is contain 1 2 3 4 5 nodes. So plus minus plus minus plus minus, that's alternate way. If you arrange the orbitals, then we will find the orbital will contain 1 2 3 4 5 nodes. So in this way, both your LCAO MO and the free electron model or particle in a box model will help you to understand which electronic transition is the most probable transition and what are the corresponding energy of the transition. Okay.